I consider this whole tournament as scam.
How does Gen Z perceive Test cricket? Do you think
Such an unexpected thing to happen at this point because he was so close to 10,000 runs.
I
Let him
think
be
he's
in
like the
one position.
Aloo of Indian cricket?
No, please don't abuse him.
Would you say Joe Root is better than Virat Kohli when it comes to tests?
I mean, you please cut this. Please cut
That's the
this.
most creative thing he said. If you pay me, I'll do it.
I mean, I have other work also. I can't be like.
If you pay, I'm gonna cut it or else.
Hi guys, we have the two most talked about popular creators from Bangalore with us today for this cricket roundtable where we talk about Test cricket. Put your hands together for Labdhi, Pirgal and Pavan. Hi guys, welcome to our
I love how you told
roundtable.
it as if there is a crowd behind us.
I mean, put your clap emojis in the comments. I want to know your first reactions when you saw the announcement post of Kohli saying that cap number 269 is signing off. What was it?
I mean, first thing I did was go on Instagram and cry about it. But
You did that, actually.
Yeah, dude, I was depressed that day. I couldn't because like it is such an unexpected thing to happen at this point because he was so close to 10,000 runs. He was just there and he was like, you know what? So which makes me think like there is something fishy that has happened.
What about you?
I think there were rumors going around until it became real. I remember.
I don't think so. There were any rumors.
There were
There were
rumors.
people
After
who were talking about it.
Rohit, I think retired, they were like, okay, you also.
There's
You
a very
No, but like that was the vibe.
Yeah,
Because
true.
everyone
A lot
was
of
like,
media houses said that Kohli retire hone wale hai, and I went on Instagram. I'm like, unless it doesn't come officially, nobody's saying Kohli is going to retire. And then one fine day, exactly, so the day Kohli retired, I was
real heartbreak.
like, sometimes emotions you can't express.
True.
I was like, ho gaya, ho gaya. I went back home and I'm crying, and I recorded a video that I had to put it out on my page, but still, pata hi nahi chala ki he retired, and then what he said, cap retire, I'm like.
I had to read it twice just so to make sure that I'm reading it right because I remember it was a Monday morning. I am sitting in the office with Excel sheet open, doc open, and I'm making the calendar for the week, and I'm like, okay, we need to push this out. And I open the Instagram page for something, and he's all over the feed, and I just like, okay, we have to drop all of this because Kohli is retired, and it's such a big thing. Like, even while we were making content for the page, and we were like, okay, this needs to go out for him. I was just going through his numbers, and they're unreal stats. Like, do you guys think that it was the right time for Kohli and Rohit to hang their boots from the Test cricket?
I think Rohit maybe because you could see that at the end of Australia, the series of Australia, he was also like, okay, I have a feeling this might be it. But Kohli was still like, I think somewhere Kohli wanted to be a captain because there's an interview of Ravi Shastri, I think after Kohli retired. I think it's on Sony Live or something like that. And where he was just like, I think after Rohit retired, Kohli should have gotten the captaincy. He just says it out loud.
Yes.
So, which makes me think like, was that the controversy? So,
Possible.
No, but also Rohit, I think he told in one of the interviews that अभी तो इंग्लैंड का टूर है, आगे जाएंगे, खेलेंगे.
I think he meant it for ODI or something or T20.
Because I remember watching one of his. This is during the innings break that he was talking to Jatin Sapru and one of the other commentators in the Sydney Test.
Ah,
when everybody was
correct. You're right.
speculating
मैं कहीं नहीं
his
जा
retire.
रहा हूँ and yeah.
And he's like, मैं 2 बच्चों का बाप हूँ यार, मेरे को common sense है. I am not going anywhere. It's just that मेरे bat से run नहीं आ रहा अभी, and that's the reason why I'm not playing this test. So I don't think at that point of time in Australia either Kohli or Rohit would have had their retirement in their mind कि नहीं.
True.
Mid IPL we will just put out a story and a post and be like, we're done.
Gen Z, they fell in love with Test cricket only when Kohli became the captain and when we started perceiving Test cricket as one of the most intense form of the game.
The show must go on. Yeah. So with the new captain, our coach duo, the new one, like what do you guys think? Like how will that work?
Is it the best time for Gill to take up captaincy?
Who else would you give it to? I think KL Rahul, but
KL can't, I don't think he can be able to play as freely if he's the captain.
why not?
I think that's the same thing for Gill also. Like, he will have that captaincy.
In fact, I would put that more on Gill. because like he's still a young.
No,
and
I feel
upcoming-
Gill. I don't think
He's
Gill
my
is
age,
like.
but like
I
a
honestly
bit
wanted
disappointed
Bumrah to take up the captaincy for whatever reasons. If he didn't want it, or probably he's not available for the entire.
no,
tour.
I
is
heard
injury prone, no, so he won't be able.
Bumrah.
workload was the biggest
Workload,
thing.
exactly
Because he
that.
wanted it.
But
But-
he's one of the successful captains in
He is.
Indian.
I mean, it's limited. The matches. They play like
I
six
mean,
matches.
Yeah,
the only reason I wanted to see Bumrah as the captain was, in our generation, I've not seen Indian team being led by in the front by a fast bowler. I've not seen that
Yeah,
ever happen.
yeah. I mean,
So I think the
Kapil
last
Dev.
time
We
was
had
when
with
Anil
Kapil
Kumble
Dev.
was the
We had with
captain.
Kapil Dev.
I wasn't born that time.
No, she think currently.
Yeah.
I'm like in current. Ever since I started watching cricket, it was MS Dhoni who was the captain. He was the captain for a very long time.
That's true.
And then Virat Kohli
That is
came
for a
in.
reason also.
I honestly felt.
Workload.
I agree.
I honestly felt Shreyas Iyer was a good.
But he's not in the
He's
squad.
not, unfortunately.
BCCI, are you listening to her? I think
Her
you should.
presenter
It's high
career is
time.
going downwards.
What do you guys think with the new Test captain
Uh-huh.
and with the team we
Like,
have right
are
now?
we fancying our chances in
Chances.
England this
Yeah,
time?
dude, we are going to be favorites anywhere. Also, come like right now, England team. Who is going to play apart from Root?
Yeah.
What Crawley is going to play? Like Root is their only like batting chance. Maybe actually I don't know the squad. Do you have the squad with you?
We can check the squad right now.
Because I don't think your flashlight is on.
I'm
right?
honestly waiting for Karun Nair to play. Like, I'm genuinely have seen.
Yeah,
him
even
long
in the
back.
practice matches, I think
He-
they're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
If you check the practice matches, Shardul Thakur
He
has
hit a
scored
century, yeah.
122.
He took 4 wickets.
I was just reading the headline and it had the most bizarre headlines. Sarfaraz Khan hit, Ruturaj Gaikwad flop,
Yeah.
Prasid and Bumrah
I
go
mean,
wicketless,
expected
and Shardul Thakur scores a century. It's like, okay.
Squad is Ben Duckett, Harry Brook,
Harry Brook.
It's all
He can play.
semi-new people only, bro. Like,
even Crawley.
are you going to tell me your star player is Harry Brook?
Of course,
The star
so
player which is back is Ben Stokes. I mean, he
Ben
can
Stokes
make
is back,
some,
no?
yeah,
Yeah, he's the captain also of the squad.
he can make difference.
Now I'm a Kohli in tests.
Uh,
Ben Stokes.
Who is the next spin sensation for India? Chahal is almost out of the Indian team.
yeah, I don't think he is in the
Kuldeep is playing fairly well.
If Kuldeep gets a chance this time, I think he can probably again come back and be like, I'm back.
England would be difficult.
Spin,
because
yeah.
Yeah, spin friendly.
But Kuldeep is already in form, right?
About what?
With spin.
He's in form.
Oh, informed. Informed about what?
He's already in form. I mean.
He's in form definitely, but even I don't think that he'll be given a chance in at least the first playing 11, given that they're playing in
No,
the
he's
Yeah,
in the
because
team.
what we
pretty
saw
sure.
at Lords,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
that it's getting very flat very quick, and as soon as it gets flat,
if you've seen the BGT series when India was struggling, like we were losing.
stupid.
Exactly, and Rishabh Pant came into bat, and you would expect him to like hold the wicket from one end or play the
Yeah,
anchor
yeah,
innings
yeah.
because after him are all tail enders.
Yeah,
okay,
yes,
given
yes,
that
yes.
Jadeja would come after him, but everybody is a tail ender after that. You want like a batter to
Yeah,
be there
yeah,
holding. This man comes and he plays
One
his-
shot and then.
But also a little bit.
Stupid. This is not the way you get
Yeah.
out.
That was iconic. I remember Harsha Bhogle's reaction to it,
He
and
was
he's
just
just
like,
looking
"I'm
at
not looking this
Gavaskar, and
side.
he's like,
I'm
"Did
not
you actually
looking
see
this
You know,
side."
there was an advertisement made out of this.
Yes.
Then it
Yeah.
was Rishabh Pant
Yeah.
and
Sunil
Sunil
Gavaskar.
Ivy
Gavaskar.
Bird,
And I was like,
yeah.
how can they do this? Crazy.
No, but like I think the team should just back him and send him a little.
Exactly.
I think like in at 5 or something like that, so
Yeah,
that
yeah,
he
yeah.
can play his game instead of expecting like no, you play the anchor inning.
Yeah,
Instead, like Jadeja could do that. Or like someone else who's more used to that, because Jadeja is a great anchor if you like look at his gameplay in general.
He'll
Yeah.
Even for
anchor
CSK
first.
this year he's done
and then he'll
whatever,
fire.
like 3 matches you guys know.
So
But
you think Rishabh should continue playing the way he does?
a little bit smarter, but also like back him for what he is.
No, I
Because
don't
he's
think so,
changed
like-
games for us.
Yes, agreed. 100%.
Rishabh
game
Pant
has
should
to-
continue what he's playing because the same way he played in Gaba and he brought us
Correct.
the
Ah, what a match that was.
And Rishabh Pant, you can't be telling him aise khelo. He has his own style of
That's
playing.
general
and-
for every cricketer.
Yeah, but
don't go tell them listen, change your complete game.
Yeah.
Be like aware of the situation and play accordingly. But you're
But
being like
Rishabh Pant
completely-
is, I mean,
Yeah, it's
his
like
shots are so like he fall off and
but he's the most entertaining
He is,
person
he is.
when
Of
he's
course
on
he
ground.
is.
Whether he's batting, he's behind the stumps.
Stumps.
Just switch off the commentator, keep the stump mic on, and I will be entertained. Great. So, like spoken so passionately about Test cricket. We've been watching it, but I want to know, especially because you are creators in this field, you see audience interacting with cricket content on yours. What do you think? Like, how does Gen Z perceive Test cricket? Do you think 10 years to 20 years down the line, Test cricket is going to be so loved like it was in our generation before us, or it is right now? Because we've been exposed to so much glamour and entertainment with franchise cricket. Do you think that is somewhere eating up the essence of what Test cricket was?
No, I think it essentially becomes a novelty. Like Test cricket becomes a certain, cricket fans with taste, or cricket fans who are core cricket fans who like Test cricket become a league apart compared to the average fan.
Yeah.
The average fan will continue watching T20 cricket because it makes more sense. I can watch a game in 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
And
Have
be
my
done
source
with
of
it.
entertainment.
Yeah, instead of waiting for 5 days for something to get over, practically it makes sense.
True.
You can't blame people to be like, I just want to watch the 3-hour game. 3 hours also is long for a game, but like 3-hour game. So like, I think it becomes a sense of novelty. It's almost like, as in every field, I think this happens, where, for example, when cameras came out, paintings became a thing of, will this, sustain anymore? But now paintings are a thing of novelty. It's like something people collect. It's something people like value as art. I think similar things will happen to Test cricket.
I wouldn't say Gen Z dislikes Test. They probably consume it differently. Because Gen Z has been brought up in a generation where we need instant gratification.
True.
It's the IPL glam, it's the shorter formats, it's our attention span. Like, if I'm scrolling a reel, I wouldn't be watching it for a minute. Okay, first 5 seconds.
I'm watching it on 2x speed right now. Ever since that feature is introduced.
So which means even the meta team understands that, nahi dekh rahe log, put that 2x feature. But probably Gen Z, see, we like Test cricket is prestige.
Right.
So if I'm not watching 6 hours of the game, I will go back, watch the highlights. I will go back and watch how he has taken his 5 wickets or 4 wickets. How is that gritty century come in?
True.
And probably it's the second screen experiences that matter. And I also feel that Test cricket needs to be advertised well. Like, how are you advertising IPL? Clash of the Titans, the Southern Derby. You're just advertising a WTC final. Advertise it like drama, the 5th day drama. Or like all the series, not only just the WTC final, all series. India, Australia is playing, or say Sri Lanka, West Indies. Advertise it.
I think that does end up happening, but that also is based on them reacting to what the crowd is reacting to. I don't think that comes from them because they are solely broadcasters.
Yeah, but also it's how you put it out, no? The
packaging, I understand,
perceive,
but I think that happens anyway because JioCinema is pumping out 5 videos a day.
It's comparatively less. It's comparatively less.
Agreed, but that's also viewership bias.
What you were saying with T20, it's also like everybody would want to be a part of that talk, be a part of the bandwagon, whether or not they're associated with it, because उनको पता है कि अरे यार मैं आज आईपीएल के बारे में बात करूंगी ना, मेरे पे व्यूज आएंगे. The same अगर मैं टेस्ट क्रिकेट के बारे में बात करूंगी, I don't know how many people will watch me talk about it. So it's also, I feel like, as much as you said it's from the broadcasters end or how they advertise, it's also, I think, the UGC content that is being pushed out around that.
True.
So you can answer this together, like these are this or that questions, and then if your answer matches well and good, and if it doesn't, you can give your reasons of why you've chosen whatever. KL Rahul, the opener or the middle order batsman?
Opener.
He can play anywhere.
He can play anywhere. That's why I want to know.
But don't do that. Papa, they've used him like anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah, idhar bhi khelo, udhar bhi khelo.
I think he's like the Alu of Indian cricket.
No, please don't abuse him.
I'm not abusing. Alu is like the most versatile vegetable.
Alu is gross.
I was saying he's the Alu because of the versatility of the vegetable.
Yeah,
probably
he's
he
done
might
well
have
also.
I think KL Rahul fans are going to come to the comments and just troll me for calling him potato. I hope you guys had a great time. We were surely so excited to hear about everything you guys had to say about cricket fans. I will always remember that you keep meeting cricketers very often. I will remember how you
Ricky Ponting is the love of my life.
But you hate him.
No, he's an arrogant cricketer.
Wow.
But I love you, Ricky Ponting, if you're watching this.
Toxic love.
Yes.
That And to my lovely co-host, thank you for the questions and everything.
I did
And please watch, I hope you've seen till the end why I call KL Rahul and Alu. I love him, man. I just gave a good metaphor that
Oh, she
nobody
called
on the
him fat.
fan.
Also, I don't hate BCCI.